What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and it's time to feel the power of Dominick Mysterio, the unfortunate son. Zombie Dom was a free character, 2 years ago now? He is still arguably one of the top techs in the entire game. I'm going to show you how that works out for him. You only need one or two tricks, one really key one, but here's what we're going to run to incite carnage among the masses here, which is the triple yellow. It's the brain blender on the bottom, deals damage, increases your green gem damage by 137% for 2 turns. Then the drag you under deals damage, makes 14 random gems into 1 turn countdown gems that will make 2 random gems into green at the end. And the zombie attack, your submission, generate 18 random subs and do damage for 3 turns while subs are on the board. The rest turn into multiply gems. So, if you got that, that's the way to go. The trick is Zombie Ray. Zombie Ray makes it so that moves and gems, countdown, and juggernaut that generate green will create 3 more. That is a big kick to that. Like, literally, that's the only trick you need. And even if you don't have Zombie Dom, he's still good. But when you talk about feeling the power of Dominick Mysterio, this is what you need, right? So for the other parts of the entourage here, you need Kofi to start loaded turn 1. I also use Braun for yellow moves start with 2 more, and your multi-gems increase by 1. Yes, I could get more damage out of this, and I'll show you. Running like flat or even better, since we're 6-star silver, 40% or higher, 45% or higher percentage trainer. But this allows you to be loaded turn 1 in almost every single mode, and the damage is still insane. And then I've got Lex on there for green gems, do 12k more damage. The other trick I've got, you don't have to have this, but I just figured out that it works, right? Is the baddest jacket. Whenever you generate 3 or more sub gems, increase your yellow gem damage by 100%. And, well, okay, I do have one more trick, because as of this last event, I now have a 100% gem damage strap on Dom. But to mitigate that, I am only running 1 Fury 2 and 1 Fury 1, so that you can kind of see a little more realistic damage there. I do have the all gem damage at 26% on this Fury 2 right here. And yes, if I get some more Fury 2s that I can consistently keep a double Fury 2 on him, I absolutely would. So, let's go see the carnage that this free character from 2 years ago can still do, showing that he might be the best tech on your roster to this very day. All right, we are having a custody of Dom and Rhea's unborn child ladder match, if you know, you know, with Eddie Guerrero to honor. So the only big trick with Dom, and everybody has probably experienced this or at least heard one of the other CCs talking about it, is that he's countdown gem based. So if Eddie gets me in a pinning situation, the whole thing is ruined. In fact, he does so much damage that you can actually damage yourself on the pin. Like, you don't actually take damage, but the pin goes into negatives, and then you can't get out of it. Like, it's actually kind of fun. But that's his fatal flaw, right? That is the one fatal flaw. So as long as Eddie doesn't pin us, we're fine. And he won't survive. And once you click that 3rd button, you don't actually touch the board again. You also don't want him breaking a ton of your crap, and he's breaking literally all of it. So that was rude. This is actually going to be on the very low end of what he can hit right here. Very low end. Yeah, 10 million. That's nothing. Like, Eddie's going to kick out of that. Oh, no, he won't. Okay, no, he won't. Let's run that again. So, fatal flaw number 2, right? Yeah, if they break all your junk, then it doesn't work. But still, you mad that you hit 10 million? Right? And that was on the, like, disappointing end? I think not. I mean, I'd be happy with it. And obviously, Dom is insane if you're doing boss battles where greens and multiplies or countdowns are the way to go. He's just so good. Like, I know there's other free characters that they've released that, lately are quote unquote better, tech. Thinking Bob Orton, right? Ludwig Kaiser is good. Definitely not this good. Not this damage level good, anyway. Let's hope that Eddie doesn't break all of our stuff. And by the way, everything's random. So for boss battles, you're not choosing anything, which is also super helpful. So Dom is my healing guy, my helping hand. Okay, less got broken. Less of our toys got broken. So let's see what happens here. Come on. 18 million. That's still way on the low end. Oh, I also love this. The animation just doesn't catch up. So yeah, 18 million. Still on the low end, but still, you mad? You mad that in one cycle, basically turn one because you sub them down, so they shouldn't be able to get their moves off. They just lightly feather tap you. Are you mad that you only did 18 million? I think not. Let's go for one more because I have seen things like 30 million out there. And we're going to try this one more time since it's quick. Then I'm going to swap out one trainer and see if that does anything else that makes me go, oh yeah, that's how he does it. But again, you mad that you hit 18 million? I think not. Other than your William Regals, your Neidharts, there's a few now that are hitting harder than that. But for free to play, that as long as you beat one chase character, that'll probably be more, 17.8. So let's just call it 18 million with this trainer set is your rough norm. And we'll try one more thing. Be right back. All right, we have made one change to this thing, which is putting in the 5-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion Tech Buka, not IOW, in there. And that means green gems are doing 45% more damage, which if you've done the Steiner math on, you know that is more than 12k. So let's go in and see if subbing out Braun for Buka makes that big of a difference. All right, here is the one big trick with this is you do not start loaded turn 1. That's why I put Braun on there. So we do happen to have a 5-match. We might cascade. If not, look at that. We are actually proofing ourselves from him pinning us, which is great too. So you just get to see the damage right as it is. The other trick is we lost a multi, right? So we lost one X on the multipliers, and that's fine because all of our gems are doing more. The multi-gems tend to get broken a little bit more, but you do fill the whole board green most of the time, so the gamble pays off. And as long as he doesn't break all of our toys like he did the first time, oh, good night. See, he would have pinned us if I hadn't done that. So, anyway. That's only 15 million. Huh. Interesting. We'll run it back one more time here. One more time. Yeah, so Braun might actually be better. What do you think? All right, this is it. This is for all of the championship of the world, and I do just so happen to have... it's going to cascade, so that doesn't matter. Pretend that didn't happen. In fact, this actually sets... Yeah. Every character has to have a fatal flaw, right? So now is where we see if he pins me. And if we go negative 4 million or 5 million or 4 trillion, and then we can't get out of it, right? Also, Dom doesn't really touch the gem board at all with this moveset, right? I mean, with Braun, you don't touch it at all. Without, then you do that. Stop getting row breaks. Okay, that's really good. That's not bad there. Not bad. Let's see what this does. All right, 17 million. So, confirmed, it is just better to have Braun on there, right? Instead of the 45% green, it's just better to have the extra. You start turn 1, you're hitting 18 million on average. So again, how many free characters can you think of from 2+ years ago in this game that are hitting 18 million and are no doubt one of the best for boss battle when it comes to green and multis and subs and all that, because of course with the subs boss doesn't break all of it. How many of them from 2 years ago are this relevant? I can't think of any free characters from that long ago. And since he's gym damage based, he should hold up into the next metas fairly okay. So that is how you feel the power of Zombie Dom. Let me know what you think in the comments section. You run him differently? Do you think that if there was a custody ladder match for Dominick and Rhea's baby, that who would they fight and who would win? That's how we keep this storyline going, right? That's the next step. Anyway, share this with your faction mate who's asking, like, hey, is Dom still good? Like, yeah, here's why. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.